Welcome back to the channel, my freedom-loving patriots. So today I'm doing a review on my Black Point tactical holster, and the model is going to be the dual point light mounted AIWB holster, if that's not a mouthful. So the gun we're rocking with it here is going to be my Walther PPQ M1, and I had a lot of difficulty finding this holster in this combination with the PL Mini from Olight. Not a ton of companies make holsters already for the PPQ, and then in combination with that light was pretty difficult to find. And I found this a couple years now, and I know there's more places making them now, but it did take me a while to find that. So stick it back in here, let you hear the click. Nice positive click. Retention is good, very good. So we'll go ahead and pull that out one more time. It's the mag. I carry in it to 17, which is fully loaded. The PPQ actually got loaded as well. Dropped the mag. The chamber is clear though. So a couple features on this holster, excuse me. It's going to be a nice metal clip there to hold it to your belt. You can do it in a 1.5 or 1.75 inch clip. It's got the wing here, so when you're carrying it in your appendix style, it puts that pressure on your belt and helps keep the handle tucked into your pocket. The color I went with is going to be the Super Cam Night Stalker, and I think it's only $5 extra. So pretty cool pattern on there. The edges, everything was smooth, super buffed. Just real nice, clean all the way around, if you can see that. I really like the open bottom, so that way any kind of dirt and debris falls out. It doesn't get too dirty in there. Your retention screws could be right here for the holster. And then when I bought this, I selected to have the plus pouch. And this was $30 extra. And it was worth every single penny of that. So it's got retention screws on that for your extra mag as well. And why I like this plus pouch so much is it's very minimal, but it always stays attached to your holster and you always know where that extra mag is at, and it moves with your body. So you can see there it's leather, and that thing just moves with you as you go throughout the day. And it's just extremely comfortable. I have another appendix rig where it's all one piece of Kydex and it's firm, and that thing hurts to wear, honestly. So I really like how they have that mounted on there. You can get this holster with just the holster itself without the extra plus pouch. Non-lighted is going to be $95. With the light is going to be $100, and they do have quite a few options for different kinds of lights, obviously, if they carry the PL Mini. And like I said, the additional pouch was $30, the color was $5, so I think all in all I was in it for $135. It's the most I've ever spent on a holster. It is also hands down the nicest holster I've ever had. So one real cool feature that it comes with is going to be this little extra piece here. And it's pretty cool. It's a lot like this one over here. But what you can do with this holster is you can take off the extra mag pouch, and you can add this on, and you would just run it kind of backwards like that, and use the existing screws and screw that in there, and then you just pop this one out, flip it around, and this holster turns into an outside the waistband holster. So obviously you couldn't use the mag pouch with it, but so you get a appendix rig and an outside the waistband holster for the same price. So it's really creative the way they did that. I'm really impressed with it. So that's kind of the features of the holster there. So I'll kind of go upstairs. I'm going to try on these clothes for you, let you see how it conceals, and while we're kind of going through that, I'll tell you about my kind of bad experience, my one bad experience I have with Black Point Tactical. Alright, so my bad experience with Black Point Tactical has to do with their customer service. So when I ordered this holster, they're running a 7 to 8 week lead time. and I was totally fine with that, And so I went ahead and placed my order, and 7 weeks had passed, and I hadn't heard anything, so I reached out to him because I was getting ready to go out to Kansas the next week, and was really hoping to have this holster so I could go out there and practice and kind of train with it. So I reached out to him and said, hey, here's my order number. What are the odds that I would have this holster, by next week or end of this week? And I got an email back from a lady who is pretty rude. And she said in her email that if I would have checked the website, it clearly states that they're running 7 to 8 week lead times, and that, getting it's not going to be an option. And so I was pretty ticked. It took a couple hours to cool down from that before I emailed back. And I said, well, if you would have been bothered to check my order number, you would have seen that I placed my order 7 weeks ago. And so I got an email back real quick after that one from someone else. He's like, oh, I apologize about that. We'll get the holster made tomorrow and shipped out to you on Wednesday via USPS. And, you'll have it by the end of the week. So it's like, cool, I'm like that lady was a jerk, but that's how you make up for it. And so, anyway, they didn't get it shipped out, till Thursday, so a day later than they said they would, and I had to leave on Friday, so unfortunately I didn't have it in time. But that's just kind of my story about that, as that poor customer service that one time. It's not enough to keep me away from ordering from them again, but it's not exactly making me want to jump out and order another one either. But at this point, I love this holster enough that I would order for them again, and it's worth the 7 to 8 week and the price to pay on them. If you got any questions, you guys, let me know. As always, thank you for watching, and God bless. Alright, PPQ. Inside the waistband holster from Black Point Tactical. Yeah.